Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. Before I go into today's video, I want to say a big thank you to my 2K subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are watching and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. On this channel I post explanatory video and tutorials that will upgrade your fashion game. So if this is something that you want, make sure that you hit on the subscribe button. Now let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I'll be showing you some tutorials, tips and tricks on how to achieve this prudential full outfit. If this is something that you would like to know, make sure that you watch to the end. For the upper part, she's wearing a one-sided off-shoulder gown. The material used for these upper bodies is a velvet material, an original one, and we can see that on the right sleeve is a regular sleeve, but on the left sleeve it is a structure sleeve. Now if you want me to make a tutorial on how to cut and sew this sleeve, let me know in the comment section. Now let's move to the lower part of the dress. This lower part of the dress has a base. The base material might be a velvet material just like the upper part. But if you are remaking this outfit, you can use any material of your choice. Just make sure that it fits with your clients well, because you are going to be using a structure to wrap it all over. The structure used here is a spiral structure. Some call it a milliners structure. I'm not sure which of it is right, but I know that we Nigerians call it spiral structure. So that's the word I'll be using for this tutorial. Now, how can we achieve this spiral structure for this dress? I want you to take note of three things. Number one is your fabric. Please don't use an organza for your spiral structure. Instead, use an organdy. You can also use any other fabric of your choice as far as it's a little bit thick. For this outfit, a satin material was used, not an organdy. Number two is your boning. You will need a boning and not a fishing line, okay? The pipe in your boning is what you are going to use to pipe in for the structure, not your fishing line. Number three is a zipper foot. You will need to use a zipper foot for the sewing, not the regular sewing foot. Now let's watch how this is made. First, you make lines on your fabric about 1 inch to half inches. Also, you can make use of 2 centimeters. Afterwards, you get your boning, cut it at the side just like this, and begin to remove the strand pipes that are in it. You will need a lot of it, so make sure that the length of your boning matches with the length of your fabric. So afterwards, you put in the pipe on the lines which you have marked and then sew very close to it. You will need to do this for all the lines which you have marked, and voila, here is your structure. To achieve something like this prudential one, you will need your fabric to have a very long length, and also your boning needs to be very long, so that you can place it all over the base of your dress and also have excess on the floor just like this. Now, how can you place this structure? You will need to use your pin. Pin your structure on the base of your gown. Pin it to the design that you want. So after pinning it down, you will need to tack it, or you need to sew it down. Preferably just tack it with an invisible thread. So next, let's move to the gold sculpture she's wearing. See, you guys, you need to pay me for this information I'm about to drop. In fact, if you have been following my past video, you will have an idea on how to achieve this sculpture effect. One of the most informative video on this channel is where I shared with you how to achieve Bunang outfit at Miss SA 2024. One of the outfits that was made for her by Sheye Oladejo was something like this, and I explained how it can be gotten. So if you have not watched that video, make sure that you go back and watch it. The link is going to be above and also on the description box. So now I'll be sharing with you 3 ways on how you can achieve this sculpture effect. Number one is the raisin method. You will need to get a raisin. You can order for it online. For Nigerians, you can check out Instagram vendors, and also is available online and also in the local markets like in printing markets. Now, after getting your raisin, you will need to dip your fabric into the raisin. Some people place the fabric on the mannequin and then put the raisin on top. Anyone that works for you. but the best method so far with my research is that you dip in your fabric into a resin and then put it on your mannequin. You need to note that your mannequin needs to be covered, your floor needs to be covered because you are dealing with a chemical. You also need to take protective measures like a nose mask, hand gloves, and so on. So after putting your fabric into the resin, place it on your mannequin and mold it to your design. Afterwards, you let it dry for about 24 hours and then you can go ahead to remove it. You can see how it is done. Another thing I would like to show you is that when removing your resin fabric from the mannequin, it might be a little bit difficult. You can watch how this lady is doing it. So that's it for the resin method. The second method is using a plastic sheet. Now your plastic sheet should be about 0.3 mm for the size. You don't need something that is too thick. Something to that texture is better. You first of all cut it to the size that you want and then place it on your mannequin. Whatever sculpture that you want to make, you will need your mannequin. So place it on your mannequin and then get an heating machine just like this and melt it down. While melting it, you will gradually mold it to the design that you want. After molding it, you can then go ahead to paint it with a gold paint. So that is the second method. So for the third method, which is the leather material, we can use a leather material to achieve this sculpture effect. All you have to do is to soak the leather material into water for about 12 to 24 hours. Afterwards, you put it on your mannequin. Make sure that your mannequin is lying flat. Then you will need your pegs and rope to secure your molding. Now you begin to fold it to the design that you want and then use a peg to secure it. Use your rope to secure it just like this, and this is what it's going to look like. Afterwards, you let it dry for about 12 hours to 24 hours, and here is the final result. Now this is how to achieve the sculpture effect. I hope you learned something from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.